everybody. We are here today on Immunology News to give you the latest breaking news. Police are investigating a series of crimes that are committed where cells are being murdered by a serial killer. Mysteriously, only infected and cancerous cells are being targeted, leaving alone healthy cells. Investigators are still trying to figure out how they're murdered. However, they believe that the serial killer is secreting some kind of psychotic granules, making them go crazy and committing suicide. Scientists were able to find that these granules contain preformed protein piriform and granzymes, which then attach to one surface and program the body to take their own life. Police were able to identify its identity, NK. Sam has more information.
The last place the NK cell was seen was in some tissue, but it looks like the NK cell is not bad at all, but is actually carrying out the will of the immune system. Investigators believe the reason that NK cells go after some cancer and virally infected cells is because they fail inspection or interrogation by the NK cell. Infected or rogue cells have different amounts of receptors on them that differ from healthy cells. One of these receptors is MHC1, and if it is absent or altered, it activates the NK cell into killer mode by releasing its granules and inducing death in the targeted cell. The NK cell also gets activated into killer mode by the adaptive immune system with antibody stimulation. The Fc receptor on the NK cell can recognize bound antibodies on the targeted cell. When this happens, the NK granules get released again, which induces cell death. Bailey has more information on what that looks like.
Thank you, Sam. To end up the night, we'll be talking about the last minute information you need to know about the NK cell. Its latest victim was the orthomyxovirus, also known as the influenza virus. What we know in general about the NK cell is it attacks pathogens like the influenza virus. Specifically for influenza, it was attacked in the lungs. That's where the scene of the crime took place. And lastly, the NK cell acting during its acute stage of the influenza. So now the NK cell is wanted. We need your help to find the serial killer. Description from witnesses says that it's a large granule lymphocyte. It has a lack of T cell receptors, lack of common T cell marker like the CD3, and it expresses CD56 and CD16. So, as you can see in these pictures that we've provided, these are what the NK cell can look like. So, if you, as a pathogen, spot this